I saw the people drinking water from the worthless boat, the half-sunken one in the Piazza di Spagna by the Spanish Steps. But many things were dropped in the water. Now, I'm saying this. I, for one, say beware. I wouldn't drink that. But if you're Italian, I suppose you are used to it. If you've drank the water for your whole life, what difference does it make if people throw Kleenexes and et cetera, Anyway, also, another warning. Those Spanish steps are of marble, and some are terribly worn. And as you walk, you find yourself losing balance. So you must walk up the steps. If you're in Rome, you have to do it. It's a requisite. I did have good fortune today and found another cheese, tomato, and spinaci heat-pressed sandwich. Oh, God. They're wonderful. If I can ever find the thin, crusty bread back here, which in Arkansas, you can't find it. But if I could, I'd buy a bushel of it. Each country that you go to has some dish that is fantastic. And it's usually a sandwich. Like in Ireland, we got those wonderful ham and cheese and onion sandwiches on the crusty, heavy bread. And, oh, God, where were we before? Over in Jerusalem, the falafel sandwiches with the soybeans crushed inside. They were so wonderful. Each country has a sandwich. So we got our sandwiches, and then we sat on the steps of a small hotel. Now we're sitting on the front steps, and people walking back and forth, and never asked us to get out of here. But then, it's Italy. I think it is fun to ride in the taxis on the narrow streets. I think that's fun. The motorcycles were zipping around us. It was scary, but it was fun. Oh, talking about the catacombs, back to the catacombs. I forgot to say, there's 5 major catacombs in Rome, and there's more smaller ones. And they're all carved from the lava stone. And they can be 5 graves high, even more. They are all underground. Of course they are. Where else would they be? That's where the people are buried. God, Pearl. But you walk along a narrow, dark lane. You can have a little flashlight in your hand, and they're on both sides of you. And you can just smell the dust, And some have glass in front. But the poor folks you can touch if you would want to. Now, who would want to do that? Just a few bones and a scrap of material and dust, dust, dust. I thought it was very humbling, and I'm still glad that I'm alive. They made those under the ground like that so that no ground on top was wasted, because that ground is needed for the grapevines, for the wine, wine, wine. When we were at the top of the Spanish Steps, we went into the church of Trinita del Monte. And Levi really liked this ornate church, the inside of it. There was a gypsy lady sitting outside of the church, but I passed her by. I didn't give her anything. She was young enough to work, and she had nice painted fingernails. So I thought, no. So now we're going to meet the relatives. Oh, my goodness. I was nervous, and I'm taking an anxiety pill. And Sally was chewing on her nails. But they were so wonderful to us. And we talked, and we had a little wine, and met everybody that was coming in to the house. And then we went out to eat at a local restaurant. And then when we got there, of course, the menu was all in Italian. So we said, just order for us. And it was wonderful. I was completely relaxed. Well, with the anxiety pill and the wine, I had to be relaxed. We met Giovanni, my second cousin, and his wife, Solange, who is Swiss, and her sister, Evelyn, and Giovanni's sister, Fernandina. She says, call me Andina. And Giovanni said, call him Johnny. Margareta was there with her little girl. Her name was either Johanna or Giacchima. I don't know. I couldn't catch it. Whatever, she was a cutie.